Hobbit, Hobbit, Hobbit. Where's the camera? Hobbit, 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 Hobbit. Seriously. Oh my god. I love this movie. I really love this movie. I watched it in non 3D 24 frames a second. 24 frames a second. 24 frames a second. I didn't even know there was a 48 frames per second thing. I didn't even know. I heard that after I saw like reviews of that, but I didn't even know there was like 24 frames a second thing. And people were like, yeah, I don't like the 48 frames thing, and I don't like all that. Ah, come on, where's your coolness? I don't know. But Hobbit, oh my god, it is such an amazing movie. However, one of the problems I do have with it is that it doesn't really feel that much like a Lord of the Rings movie. I came into this movie like, yeah, they're gonna have like costumes for the goblins, and they're gonna have like stuff like that. Like, you know, Lord of the Rings had like CG. I was expecting costumes for goblins in this movie. Of course, Gollum is gonna be computer generated, and I would have been okay if the King Goblin was computer generated, but it was mostly computer generated. Now that would take a long time, I know, but still, and I'm kind of I'm happy. It's still really good, and the computer. It's not like it's not like the special effects are bad by any means. They're amazing. They're amazing. Peter Jackson does an amazing job at it. I'm trying to figure out the problems I do have with the movie. There is one line. I've seen multiple reviews for this movie, and no one had a problem with a certain line that was in the movie. Now, spoiler alert, but there was a line in this movie. What happened is spoiler alert. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. What happens is Gandalf apparently cuts the Goblin King's stomach, not like just cut. It's just like he cuts it, and then like there's like a line inside it. Before that, the Goblin King's like, oh, how are you going to defeat me? And then Gandalf cuts his stomach, and then he says this line. He says, like, he looks at his stomach and he's like, that'll do it. And at first, I laughed, and so did everybody in the theater when I was there. I went to the midnight showing. I don't know why I'm reviewing this now, but, you know, I went to the midnight showing with my friend Kevin, and, oh, by the way, I don't see that message on my YouTube thing, and I'm talking to Kevlar. And anyway, man, I have horrible ADD. Anyway, that line really bothers me. I laughed, everybody in the movie laughed, and then I thought about it. I'm like, it's a little out of place. Like, you wouldn't normally hear that. But yeah, a lot of people complain about the beginning being slow, and those people don't believe in character development. If you see Angry Joe's review of this movie, then he has it right on the spot that's character development, and people don't have the patience for that. Also, Elijah Wood's in this movie for 10 seconds, but I think he's stuck a little too long. I don't think he should have been in there that long. A rating for this movie, I would give I'm gonna give a 5 out of 5. I'm just gonna give it 5 out of 5. Now, I'm giving this 5 out of 5 because, well, let's say that this is like the only movie. Let's say Peter Jackson dies tomorrow, and like all we're left with is this movie. Then I would probably give it like a 4. But as a part of something more, I would give it a 5 out of 5, because in 2 years we're gonna have the other 2 movies of the trilogy, and once those 2 movies comes out and they come out on a Blu-ray and DVD, we're gonna have all 3. We can see them We can see them, and then we can rate them all as one movie. Like the Lord of the Rings movies, those are all one movie. They're all one movie, like Star Wars, the trilogy, all that stuff. They're all one movie. And right now, as a part of something bigger, I would give The Hobbit a 5 out of 5. But a standalone movie, I would give it a 4 out of 5. So, that's my rating. I hope you enjoy it. This is movie director Mactor. Signing out. Bye.